Another beautiful day in London. It's going awesome. I feel like we're pretty lucky with this trip so far, weather-wise. It might hit us hard in France and Germany, but in Dublin and here in London, we've had perfect weather. Like overall, maybe like 90% good weather. We're back at Brick Lane looking for the vintage markets. And so, you know, in Brick Lane, they have tons of art stuff. This is everything Marie loves here in this vintage store. I'll never wear a top hat. Marie found something she likes, but it's too big for her. Let me try it. Just wear it higher.
Let's do it right here. What do you want me to wear?
Yep. This cool chocolate store. And I'm gonna eat it all. I'm the worst. So I got this awesome looking thing at this little bakery that looked amazing. Tons of people were in there. And it's just like some quick food, but I couldn't understand her. I felt bad. And I was just like, just give me what everyone else is getting. And
she said, do you want bagel or a roll? And you were like, yeah. And she was like,
I know, I thought that, but the way they spell bagel is so different. Anyways, looks amazing. It's funny. I'm not sure if we walked past this way, but I'm pretty sure we did. Slower part of town. Not a million people. These cool million trill buildings where there's just no stop in the building. I wonder how they own this. Interesting. Oh, I might have got that one on film. We just had 2 laugh hiccups. 3 in a row. So this is the British Museum. It's pretty awesome looking. And there's some more lions that I love. And I might be most excited for this museum. We'll see. You can see it like going up and down like a computer screen. I think that's because there's the electronic beams that are protecting it. But these are really cool looking. As you can see here on some of these Chinese porcelain figures, there's a swastika because they didn't always used to be bad. But Hitler ruined that. Same with the Heil. That was always like a salute, and now it's ruined. I love rooms like this. Millions of books and statues and artifacts and amazing architecture. I want to have rooms like this in my castle. Stonehenge. Super old reading though. Super old like text. I wonder why they had such big books, but these are monstrous. It's a Rosetta Stone, or a replica. So I'm gonna learn all the languages right now, you guys. Parlez-vous français? Like entryways. So my legs are killing me, guys, from all this walking. And today it finally reached like the pinnacle, and my muscle from like my gluteus maximus down to my knee in the back are dying. So I'm walking up these stairs, which we've been walking a ton, and they're killing me. Just like the muscles, it's just dead, and I didn't even run yet. So, as you know, I'm in love with lions. There's a few more cool ones. If anyone ever wants to replicate that, we'll buy it from you. Maybe. Sort of creepy, but cool too. Actual dead bodies and bones. This is how they would have died or been really small houses. Look how small that roof is. This always reminds us of the Prince of Egypt movie. I'm a sovereign prince of Egypt. This is a pretty cool body bag going on here. Ancient day body bag. This is actually the mummy and coffin of Cleopatra. It seemed like for so long these things and like movies and shows and things had to be right next to them and where they actually are is sort of crazy. Cleopatra was over there, there's a bunch of others, and like the really famous coffins and things from Egypt. I thought they would be in Egypt, but I guess Britain would have everything. Still blowing my mind, these are actual mummies and sarcophagi. Like there's the mummy is inside of these. As you see, this guy, he actually still has hair. This is 5,500 years ago. in Egypt. He died from a stab wound. That's pretty cool. As you see here, early Egypt from the desert beginning to the first pharaohs. This is the first evidence of warfare in this. What do you see over here? Actual bones and things. It's pretty awesome. This is dead, this horse is dead, cause this lion killed that horse. And it was supposed to, cause it's cool. Look at that lion, guys. Everything loved lions. What's cooler than a lion? Still saw a bunch of really cool mummies, but the Cleopatra we saw is just the namesake of Cleopatra. She's like 100 years later than the original, like, really famous Cleopatra. So, sorry about that. This giraffe thing, piloted by a person. I like this big entry, middleweight area too. I don't know what to call it. It's pretty cool. I'm a sovereign prince of Egypt. See? Headstrong, everyone. Bullet shoulder. He's a thug from Detroit. If a mummy comes out and gets us, at least I have this recording, the last renowned recording of my life. We're sort of in the boons. Not really, but just relatively to what we've been doing so far. And there's this quaint little place. It's not really quaint, but it's just like bunches of little apartments. Here we are at Bailey's Fish and Chips, which is number 17 out of 17,000 places in London. And it's like a cool hole in the wall, but it looks amazing. I saw other people's food. Marie's getting a burger though, which usually I wouldn't be angry at, but it's fish and chips place. It's like the best fish and chips place. Explain yourself.
I don't want fish all the time. It's not my favorite meat.
So here is the fish. Here at Crackling and our chips. Here's Marie's burger. It's amazing. It's Bailey's Fish and Chips, top 20 places in London. Perfect. It's a hole in the wall, but that's almost the best part. Service was amazing, really fun, good music. Especially Marie loved it.
You hate the music.
It's not my favorite music, but it was like original. It wasn't like crappy music. And this might be it for today, but we're having a great time. This might be it for London, period. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Stonehenge and Windsor Castle, and then the next day we'll probably just do some laundry in the morning and then go on our, maybe we'll get to go to church, I'm not sure, and then we'll get on the plane to Paris.